Week 4 NFL touchdown locks. First, we got 49ers halfback Jordan Mason. You know, 49ers are a banged up team right now, and they're going to need to rely on their playmakers, which usually relies on the halfback position. Right, next up, we got Texans wide receiver Steck. You know, last week was a rough week for the Texans, so they're going to need that offense to get going. So I think Diggs is going to get it for them with a touchdown. And then next, we got Buccaneers wide receiver Micah Evans. Really good week 1, kind of quiet last 2 weeks, and Philly's kind of a weird team right now, so I think Buccaneers are going to get it going with Mike Evans for a touchdown. Lastly, we got the Falcons tight end Kyle. Same thing with Mike Evans. They both had hot week 1s, and Falcons quarterback Kirk Cousins, he knows when to get tight ends out, and I think this is a great week for Kyle Pitts to get going again.
I'm Andrew Kallen, and here are my booms of the week for fantasy football. Starting off with Devin Singletary, running back for the New York Giants. They play the Dallas Cowboys, whose run defense is ranked 32nd in the league, which is terrible. Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, and others have all boomed against their defense so far. So I think Devin Singletary is going to score 20-plus points this week. My second boom for the day is DJ Moore, wide receiver for the Chicago Bears. The Rams secondary gives up the 30th most fantasy points to wide receivers. Last week, Juwan Jennings had 46.5 fantasy points against the Rams secondary, so I think DJ Moore is due for a big game. And for my bust of the week, I got J.K. Dobbins, running back, Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers are missing 2 key offensive linemen this week and play Chiefs, who have a great run defense. For my second bust of the week, I got running back Rachaad White by Buccaneers. The reason he's going to bust this week is because backup running back Bucky Irving is taking lots of carries away from him, and Rachaad White has not been efficient this year and has just played terrible.
So for this week's college football surgical 6, which is 6 money lines in a parlay, I've got Ohio State getting the win at Michigan State. That one's pretty self-explanatory. I think they're just a solid team. They're not going to get upset. We've got ranked Kansas State versus ranked Oklahoma State. I think Kansas State will be able to get it done at home. We got Notre Dame at home against ranked Louisville. I think that Notre Dame will come on top. They had a rough loss in past weeks, but they came back and responded really well last week, and I bet they keep that going. I've got Auburn upsetting Oklahoma at home. Oklahoma's a ranked team. Auburn struggled recently, but I think they get it together this week. And for the game of the week, we've got number 2 Georgia at number 4 Alabama, where I have Georgia coming out on top. I think Alabama's going to struggle in this big of a game with the first-year head coach and just the end of the Saban era. Finish it off, I've got Oregon winning at UCLA. I think that Oregon's a dominant team and they won't get upset. And then a little lower odds this week, but the final payout comes to plus 365 on this parlay.